Welcome to Glasgow Rangers Nation with me, your host, Owen James, the channel that brings you your everyday Rangers news. Guys, please smash that sub and ring that notification bell. I'm out and about. Thought I'd make a quick video whilst out walking the dog. I've got work today, so I wanted to keep you up to date, kind of think ahead to tomorrow. Rangers Celtic at the Piggery, at Sharkhead, the Gyro Dome, whatever you want to call it. It's got a million names, not all of them are complimentary, and quite rightly so. They don't deserve compliments, do they? I mean, look, I'll be honest with you. I know it's about being professional and all that, but I bloody hate them. Absolutely hate them. I've got no time, no respect for them at all. You know, sometimes you can kind of respect your opponents, can't you? You know, you can have a grudging respect for people. I think with some of the rivalries down south, there is, that grudging respect, which perhaps shows the lack of intensity with some of those rivalries. But I'll be honest with you, for this lot, I've got for Celtic, I have absolutely zero time or respect for them. They are just horrible. Anyway, look, thinking ahead to Sunday. You know what? For me, Sunday is about laying down that mark, as I spoke about on the video this morning. It's about sending a signal to the to Celtic that that we're back and that we're not going to play second fiddle to it anymore. It's an attitude changer, it's a mentality changer. That's what it's about. And I think hopefully with Barry around, with Barry in charge, there's a chance of that happening. He will get across to these players in no uncertain terms what this game means, exactly what this game means, not only to him and to the staff, but also to the fans, because he is one of them and he knows it, and he knows what it is to play this lot. So look, Sunday, the thing obviously for Sunday, that game on Thursday night will have taken it out of the players. 120 minutes, intensity, just mental and physical tiredness there because of that game. And I know you can say, well, I've got the international break coming up, you go again one more time, it's Celtic, etc. But there's times when you can't even push your body that much, So for me, you've got to freshen up a little, just a little. And obviously be very clever with your use of substitutions on Sunday. Now, as much as I would love to see Big Leon start on Sunday, I just don't feel he can, because, he played Thursday night, and we've seen with Big Leon what happens when you push him like that. You end up with injuries. You end up with him missing out, and that just can't happen. So, we're going to have to look elsewhere for a solution to that centre-back issue. Now, personally speaking, I would go with three at the back again, because I'll be honest with you, they'll be expecting us to go with 4-2-3-1 or 4-4-2 or some sort of, take on a 4-3-3, some sort of take on a back four. Throw them a curveball, give them something to think about. If we go into that game with a 3-5-2, a 3-4-2-1 or a 3-4-3 or something like that, it just gives them something different to think about. It puts them off guard a little bit. And that's what we need to do on Sunday. We need to do that. We need to really kind of put them into a place where they've got to think, they've got to change, they've got to adapt, because they're not great at that. And also we've got to get in and about them. And like I said, you have to start with an intensity. And I'm pretty confident that Barry Ferguson will start with that intensity against them, because it's been proven time and time again by teams. If you get in and about Celtic, if you play at a speed against them, if you ragdoll them, they don't like it. They can't cope with it. They're used to teams sitting off them, letting them have the ball, letting them play, showing them some sort of mock respect. We need to not do that Sunday. Straight into them, boys, straight into them. Get the battle fever on right from the word go. Now, in terms of team, how would you line up? This is what I would do for the team for Sunday. Here's my team. So Jack Butland in goal, obviously. He was phenomenal Thursday night. And I think, he's getting over that criticism. He's getting over that dip in form. So put him in there. Back three, Tav, Suter and Nsiala. Look, I know Nsiala's got a bit of a dodgy one in him, but he played really well in the last Old Firm against them. I like him. I think he's a good ball distributor. I think with the three of them there, you've got a good balance. John Suter will hold it all together in the middle. John Suter, best central defender in Scotland, bar none. Better than Carl Vickers, miles better than Carl Vickers. I think if John Suter didn't have as many injuries, he'd be playing in the top four in England. I would go with Dujon Sterling at right wing back, because again, it gives you a bit of width to the right. It holds that right side out. It gives a little bit of quality there. And also, You know, if you then have a situation where Tav goes forward, Dujon is quite comfortable dropping in to be a central defender. He's got that tactical ability. So that's, for me, is why you go with him. Left wing back with Van Yilmaz. Look, Jefte has been so poor. So poor. He was to blame for one of the goals on Thursday. You know, I'm fed up of saying really with him that he's to blame for one of the goals. He's to blame for one of the goals. He's to blame for one of the goals, you know, and we can't afford a Borna Barisic moment at Parkhead on Sunday. So for me, Ridvan comes in. I'm not saying he's perfect, but he's the better defender out of the two of them. So give him the start at left wing back. Plus he gets forward well and crosses in better. Midfield three. Look, I think you go with Raskin, obviously, best young midfielder, best Belgian midfielder in Scotland. Fuck Engels, not even a patch on Raskin. So a Celtic fan the other day saying that Engels is better than Raskin. Well, who's in the international squad? Who isn't? Shut your face. Dio and Hadji as well. Hadji, because look, he didn't play the full 120 on Thursday, and also if you look at Hadji, last time out against them, he caused them problems. He got the game going, he controlled the game, he did well. So for me, Hadji has to start. Give Tierney a free roll, let him go everywhere, let him cause their back four problems, let them not know who picks him up, who comes out, who goes in. So yeah, does Greg Taylor follow him? Does Carlos Vickers come out? Does Scales come out? Who covers him? Who picks him up? Give them that issue. And I would go with Danilo up top. Give it something fresh. Danilo hasn't played a lot of football recently. Get him to give us 60 minutes. Look, Dessers, you just can't trust him. You cannot rely on him when you need it. You know, he could start and score a hat-trick, but he could also start and miss a hat-trick of easy chances. And against Celtic, you just can't afford that. You don't get that many chances to start Danilo over him. Like I said, plus he's a bit fresher as well. I love Hamza a bit, but he's just not in form at the moment. You can't go with him at the moment. So for me, Danilo starts. Guys, give me your thoughts. What's your starting 11 for Sunday? That's mine. Let me know what you think about that starting 11. We've got loads coming up on the channel over the next few days, guys. Obviously, we've got the watch along tomorrow from 11:45. I might move that a bit earlier. Depends, obviously. I need to look at my schedule for tomorrow. But come and join us for the live watch along, guys. It'd be great to have as many people as possible in the live chat. We're also going to do a final word as well tomorrow night. Sunday night. Yeah, it is dies tomorrow. Yeah, Saturday. I keep losing track of days. Yeah, Sunday night we're going to do a final word. May have a guest working on that one. And then obviously I've got a bit of time off next week. We will be going live a fair few times next week to get you involved, back in the conversation, get the channel really going yet again. Guys, thank you for your phenomenal support. Thank you for bearing with me during these tough times. You know, it's difficult. It's been a difficult few months for me. Really has. My job, really hard, really tough at the moment. Just been given a ridiculous number of hours. However, that will be changing very, very soon. Personal situation as well. Illness in the family. Serious illness in the family. So we're dealing with that. But look, we're here. This is a great release. Speaking about Rangers, as difficult as it can be at times, you know, with this lot, you know, and it can be difficult. It's not always a, you know, what's it, I don't know, bag of fairy cakes or whatever with them. God only knows what the thing is, old bag of kit. I don't know what the word is. Anyway, there you go, guys. So thank you for your support. Thank you for helping us get through this. Thank you for watching. Obviously, please smash the sub, comment, like, and share. And as always, guys, remember, we are the people.